Libra Game Tarot. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. If you want more personal, you can reach me at patreon.com/code with the cards. This message is for Libra. Any placement. Make sure you guys like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. Alright, Libras, let's get started. This is y'all next 24. I think they in there making milkshakes or something, so disregard my background as they blend whatever it is in whatever concoction they are making. Alright, make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. Remember, it is your support that keeps this channel going. So be sure to like, share, subscribe, donate, okay? This is your next 24. Ooh. Y'all know how I am about Libras. I swear, I'm a Libra connoisseur, okay? Who rules bacteria in the Zodiac? Hey, y'all. I think it's Cancer and Virgo. Or they rule like, what's it called? Microbial? Is that it? Bacteria? Alright, so I don't know what bacteria is. Okay, so somebody can have like something going on. It could be like a tooth or like an eye. Somebody can have like a sty on their eye or something like that. Like, I'm getting like bacteria or microbial. This could also be lashes. So maybe if you do lashes, you could just have like, you could get like a, like some type of something on your eyelash or something. A bacteria on the eyelash or something. Oh, hey, thank you. All right, yeah, because I feel like, okay, so we're gonna slow the reading down, y'all, because I don't know why bacteria and lashes and all this is coming in, but I feel like y'all are doing some sort of a cleanse. Y'all got the Page of Swords here, the Wheel of Fortune with the Four. So it's a new beginning. I feel like y'all escorting these people out, and I feel like it's something new coming in. Two of Swords. Let me find out the last conversation I just had with you got you up out the bed and got you running around. Good. As it should be. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. I definitely see, like, you know, the opportunity for new, you know, I see an opportunity for new opportunities or like new opportunity. Yeah. This is a lot of good energy. Yeah. Yeah. That's raw. I'm seeing y'all back on. Okay, so I feel like y'all energy is different now. Isn't that crazy? Like, I feel like y'all energy is different from what it was. Like, I just did a reading for y'all like a minute ago, and the energy was like way different. I feel like now, I feel like maybe you have a different perspective of something. So like now you're like walking away. You be walking away from the Emperor. You be walking away from a marriage. But y'all last reading was about how y'all were just kind of like waiting, I guess. I don't think y'all knew exactly what y'all was waiting for, but remember there was like a placeholder there. All right, tell me about what the Eight of Cups is. I feel like that's y'all energy being released. Yeah, y'all released y'all energy. Damn, y'all did that in what, like 30 minutes? 40 minutes? Or this is happening like maybe 30, 40 minutes after you watch this reading or watch that reading. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. Moderators, I'm going to have y'all just keep an eye out. All right, you got the Moon and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like y'all are removing someone else's energy. And I feel like this person gets up and I feel like you're able to now do something the way that you see fit or you see fit. I feel like y'all have the Ten of Cups now, the Ace of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Something works out for you like in your favor because I feel like you're confidently moving towards something now. And I feel like you're not really concerned about like what can or cannot be. I feel like you on your grind. Like I feel like you locked in. When they be like, lock in, twin, lock in. Like I feel like you locking in. You could have a twin. You literally have Gemini in your chart. So this could be you just like maybe setting some sort of calendar or like a to-do list. It sounds crazy and I'm sure you probably don't know how you're going to do it, but I see like I see you reaching like a lot of these goals that you have. Yeah, Six of Cups. You have a lot of support. I feel like this is your ancestors. I said this on your last reading that y'all needed to contact y'all ancestors or get in tune with y'all ancestors because y'all were trying to do like a lot of stuff like on your own that didn't have nothing to do with you. Okay. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. Subscribe. Okay. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. You know, I realized too, I feel like in the next 24 hours, you're going to realize that people make their own rules, and I feel like you're going to make some too. I'm going to tell y'all why I'm saying this is because I remember I was just out of town. I was in Florida, and we had some food delivered. It was actually Zaxby's because I hadn't had them before. That was my first time ever having Zaxby's. I know. But like the delivery guy had put like a sticker on the bag, and the sticker on the bag said something like tips aren't required but they're appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, we had tipped, well, the person that paid for the food, they tipped. I'm sure they did. But I thought it was really hilarious that somebody would even like post shit like that. Okay, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what somebody can afford. Like, and I'm sure y'all like, well, that's coming from you. It's like, yes, I'm saying donate to the channel because I'm actually changing lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're pushing bad spirits out that you can't buy anywhere. Okay. But like a tip, $1 tip, $2 tip, like that's something anybody can do. Do that make sense? And I'm only saying this because I feel like for whomever came up with that stipulation, it's like, it's DoorDash, it's Uber. You could actually be a DoorDash driver. You could actually be an Uber driver. But it's like somebody just wants to create their own stipulation. And it's like, that's not how it was supposed to go from the get-go. I feel like you were following someone's stipulation, and that's not how it was supposed to go from the get-go. It had to do with love or marriage. Yeah, I feel like you let your guard down. I feel like with Tower here, yeah, something is complete. I knew that. Okay, so I feel like somebody just got the hell up and walked out of away from the chair, or they walked away from you, or your ancestors forced them to get up from this chair, as they should. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. So I feel like the next 24 hours is very confident. You might not know what you're doing. You might not know how you're doing it. You might not know what's at the other end of this tunnel. But I feel like you're literally going to go into this venture. Maybe you're going with your eyes closed or something. But I feel like no matter what, I feel like you're doing it. So something is complete. Something is done. Yeah, I feel like something is at the ready now. I feel like you can now, move forward. Okay. You got the 7 of Cups. The Magician. Wow. Yeah, I feel like somebody could have slayed a dragon or slayed the dragon or something. Y'all know how I feel about that word, dragon, Draco. Somebody could actually be seeing the number 222. You could actually be seeing that number very heavy. I'm definitely seeing 222. So I feel like something, like I said, is working out for you in your favor that you didn't expect, or that you didn't think that you would see. Tell me more about the 7 of Cups. So I feel like you're in this more creative energy. You got like a lot of racing thoughts. Like, this is, I just cleaned my bathroom, showered, and now getting dressed to go to the mall to run errands. Period. Wait, are you saying that because I cussed y'all out? She like, I'm up. All right, let's see. All right. You got the Hangman, the Queen of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody had you stuck. making you feel ugly or something, or making you, somebody's trying to throw you off. So I feel like you're going, yeah, I keep getting bacteria. Okay, tell me what this bacteria is, because what the hell is this? Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. If y'all haven't done so, hit subscribe. Roderick, if you go on Tarot Under Twin Stars, there's a Taurus reading under there. This one is mainly Libra. Everything Empress also is for Taurus and Libra. Those are channel names. It says Strength and the World card. And the Tower. I'm trying to tell you. I feel like there's some sort of like major storm coming, but like I feel like you're kicking out like bacteria, or you're kicking out like microbial infection or something. Like I feel like the bacteria of the zodiac is Virgo and Cancer. So I feel like you're kicking out bacteria, or bad bacteria, or infectious bacteria. Maybe somebody, every time you deal with somebody, something happens, like they throw your pH off. Like Cancer, Aries, Virgo, they rule bacteria. Like Aries, they carry infectious disease, like uncurable disease. Almost like if you look at the rate of zodiacs, you'll find that fire signs carry more incurable diseases, and Virgo and Cancers cure, not cure, they carry like STDs, you know what I'm saying? Like they rule like STDs. The cleanest OCDs of the zodiac, surprisingly, is actually Scorpios. Like they're actually scared of bacteria. Yeah, you got the Three of Wands. I feel like you're going on a new journey. Yep. Six of Swords. I feel like you're going on a new journey. Like, I feel like before you get somewhere, though, I feel like the Tower has to happen. So I feel like you're on your way somewhere, and before you get there. So this could be like you could be moving. I feel like somebody has to kick somebody out first in order for you to move in. King of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Wands. I feel like somebody's trying to hold on to where you're trying to stay. I feel like you're trying to stay in your own energy, and I feel like somebody is trying to like hold on in there. Like I feel like as you're on your way to like your destiny, I feel like this person is running around inside of this. You know, I hope this makes sense. Like, you see how this person, like, you have this cave or whatever this is, and then you see this person just running around there. It could be a fire sign. I feel like somebody's dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And I feel like the Tower has to happen, like, in order for you to have, like, a good start, or for you to get, you know, to start off on a good start with something. Somebody is being eliminated in order for you to have a good start. You definitely are a Libra. I can definitely see that. Yeah, Seven of Swords, the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like there's a Cancer lurking around here. I feel like somebody's dealing with a Cancer sun. So maybe you have Taurus somewhere in your chart. It could be a Cancer or a Capricorn. Yeah. I feel like somebody's trying to get rid of somebody. Like somebody's trying to stay chained or locked in on you. And I feel like in the next 24 hours, I feel like you're kicking out their energy. Ace of Wands is in reverse. Okay, Two of Pentacles is in reverse. I feel like, and then you have the Three of Wands is in reverse. Something can no longer go, something can no longer go with you. All right, tell me more about the next 24 hours. Yeah, I feel like something is locked in. So I feel like somebody's giving you something, or you're going to obtain something. Something comes in very fast, very easy, instantaneous. Like I'm getting, if you're waiting for an answer for something, I feel like you get an answer back in like 2 hours. I feel like something gets put in a system or gets processed in 2 hours. Somebody's like, oh, so if this is like a home or a car, I feel like you get like 3 approvals in like 1 day. I knew that. I'm hearing that song, I'm walking on sunshine and don't it feel good. All right. So you might have heard this song. I feel like as a kid, maybe it's something like that. I feel like you're getting like a whole bunch of approvals and a whole bunch of yeses. So like if you filled out for like some sort of a job or something, I feel like you end up getting it, or like maybe something messes up or something goes down, and like maybe somebody was supposed to tell you no, but I feel like somebody tells you yes. Somebody's like, yeah, like I don't know. I feel like you're the last name that somebody sees before they have to make calls, and they call you. Maybe you weren't supposed to get this, but I feel like by fate or by chance, I feel like you end up getting something. Like, so you could be like moving and somebody's like, hey, did you fill out for this job or this car? You like, yeah. They're like, oh, okay. Like, I feel like somebody pulled something by chance, or maybe you have like a real common name. Like somebody's like, Smith, Long, shit. You know how you have like those normal Nelson, like those are like normal and regular like last names. Like those are especially Smiths, you know what I'm saying? Jacksons, like they're all the same. They're all common names. You know what I'm saying? Johnson, Williams, like they're all common names. Yeah. I feel like you got the 8 of Cups here, the 4 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and the Hermit in reverse. Oh, thank you. This looks great. I'm the first thing I started listening to your reading. Yeah, Jones. Thank you. If like somebody has a real common name. It would be all more. I don't know, it's bad posture that threw me off. And your reading confirmed it. Aw. I got Aries, Virgo, and Cancer in my chart. Well, I'm happy you up. I bet y'all, my kids made me breakfast. Because I forgot to eat yesterday. I know I do. Oh, got like a common last name? I feel like somebody got Virgo near or around them. And I feel like this Virgo was trying to keep you in like the 8 of Swords. Hey, thing. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. Like it, hit subscribe. Support, support. Oh, I know. They was in here cooking up a storm. I guess they assume like, I'm sure she ain't ate nothing. Let me help. I love that they love me that much. Oh, thank you. But it's a lot of sacrifice. Oh, thanks, Sting. But I'm getting the next 24 hours. I see the Hermit being in reverse. Like, so I feel like if I stand corrected on what I'm thinking here, I feel like the Hermit had a lot to do with like old ways of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like old habits. Maybe old motive. Yeah, moving. I'm tired. Aw. No, I used to cook for my mom too. Aw. I love it. And they really can cook. It's the craziest thing. I feel like there's a big shift right now for Libras. I feel like y'all going into your comfort zone while other people are trying to figure out, like, you know what I'm saying? They trying to figure it out. I feel like y'all going into the point where y'all settled and y'all gonna be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like where y'all are. I'm not saying the rest of the world won't be. I'm just saying Libras haven't had the opportunity yet to really be somewhere and be settled and be happy within that space or that place. Sorry, y'all. But I feel like, I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like within the next couple, I feel like the next 2 or 3 months, I feel like people are having like disrupted energy. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like you're gonna be settled. I feel like that's why they forcing you now to make a change or to move around or to get uncomfortable or to go toward, you know what I'm saying, like solitariness. I'm getting this y'all next 3 to 10 years. That's kind of what I'm getting. All right, 1 second. Tell me more about Empress. Tell me more about Justice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I knew that. Y'all going into y'all power. It's disruption. It's disruption. Chaos before the calm. Nine of Pentacles to me is Taurus energy. People will argue me down about that, man. I hear so many people like, the Nine of Pentacles is not Taurus card. Okay. Then you pick up cards and you say what your meanings is. But my meaning for Nine of Pentacles is Taurus. The Nine of Pentacles to me is also the second house. Second house to me is also material. It's the Queen of Pentacles. It's materialistic, it's money. My reading before this, I was talking about... What is there? My reading before this, I was talking about y'all going back. You know what I'm saying? Going back to, you know, like kind of where y'all was at. Because it was like, what made y'all go away from and steer away from? You know what I'm saying? Like who you were and what you do and the principles that you keep. I was asking what made y'all steer away from that? Like what made y'all change that? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like y'all easily put down what y'all was supposed to be doing and picked up something else. But I feel like now y'all going back to the Six of Pentacles. Like y'all going back to sitting down, having the meetings, having conversations, putting stuff on the board, putting stuff on your schedule. Because like, I'm not really sure where... I'm not sure why you kind of paused this, to be honest. I mean, it looked like it came from stress. You could also be just motivated. I know y'all wonder what's taking me so long. I'm slowing the reading down because I see the High Priestess here. And somehow the High Priestess is connected to the devil. So I'm getting like Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could also be Aquarius. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your second house is being activated. So that's what was being fucked up. I mean, that's a curse, but that's what your issue was. Whoever I'm talking to, your issue is your second house. Remember in the reading before this, I kept saying that somebody had Taurus in their second house. Remember I said that? Or whatever planet that you have Taurus in was contained in your second house. I just seen two big ass butterflies. So I feel like for whoever this is, hey, your second house is being activated, or wherever you have Taurus is being activated. That's wrong. I want to say, remember I said it was somebody sitting in a chair, and I was like, is somebody just taking up your space or taking up your time? And because you got up, they sat down. I feel like you allow somebody to sit in one of your houses. Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries. Could also be Aquarius or Scorpio. Yep. I'm trying to figure out, you can be dropping stuff, but I'm trying to figure out, like, how did they do that? I feel like it's magic. Because remember Harry Potter and them? Remember they had them badges on the front of their vest? Remember what I'm talking about? They had these, didn't they? On the front of their school jackets. And they were in magic school. I feel like there's a vampire from, okay, I've been hearing vampires from Brooklyn, but vampires actually live in London. So maybe you've been intrigued by, like, you've been intrigued by the UK. Harry Potter's made and based out of the UK. The owner's made, but she's in the UK. Yeah. You can have double placements in double houses. This is like you have, like, the same zodiac in more than one place in the house in your chart. I feel like for whoever this is, it's like you have a Scorpio, right? And you got Scorpio, first house, second house, and third house. Quite naturally, it's not supposed to be like that. I mean, your chart is being covered up because you probably have a bigger mission. And so people don't know which house, you know what I'm saying, to be in. They'll sometimes pick the wrong house and get absorbed. I feel like whoever this is, you got the same zodiac. You got the same zodiac in different houses. Somebody thought they was gonna mimic you or clone you. I feel like you broke a bond or you broke some sort of tie. And, like, now somebody's, like, pissed off about it. Because I guess somebody was supposed to watch you forever. Or keep you trained or chained forever. But now they gone. Because this girl, she drew this picture, right? But it's not a full depiction of dude. Dude holding a cup with a fish in it. You don't see that? She just drew. She just drew him. She didn't draw the fish. It's a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius. Or a polarity of that sign. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo. You need to go back to like, somebody has like a desk. I feel like you used to sit at this desk and just write. It's something about you sitting up straight. I mean, that makes sense because all of the queens are sitting in chairs and they're sitting up straight. So is the kings. There's something about a chair. It could be a throne. Male or female, masculine. I know it sounds like I'm giving y'all a lot of advice, but I feel like there's so many different factors here. I feel like the teeth are a factor. Flossing is a factor. Posture, sitting up straight is a factor. Headaches is a factor. Sleep is a factor. Like somebody sleeping good as hell. I feel like somebody be slopping with their mouth open or something. Like you're in a deep slumber. Like, but you got the Page of Wands as confirmation. I feel like it's something about you sitting in a chair or sitting up straight. Like maybe your seat, maybe you drive with your seat straight up or something. It's so many different factors here. Somebody could also be having like, I feel like somebody's energy and body is doing like a 180. Like, if y'all ever pay attention to when people, you know, trigger warning, when people be doing like exorcisms and stuff, them people be sweating. And they be just looking all type of crazy. I feel like your body going through something. Like, I feel like it's ridding itself of something. Like, it's getting rid of toxins or people or things. Because, like, you see, it's like you're watching something just die. Like, you see, she got, I mean, that's messed up about the bird, okay? Because, like, the bird ain't deserve that. But, like, you see how she got the bird stuck on here? And she's just watching it, okay? Like, make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. Subscribe, subscribe. I feel like I was dealing with a Leo. Leo, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, and Sagittarius all represent birds. So you probably was dealing with like one of those signs. Oh, 1 second, y'all. My bad, y'all. Oh, I know, right? I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is coming back in for somebody. feel like you got Aquarius somewhere. So maybe you got Aquarius like in one of your houses. First, second, 12th house maybe. I feel like you're getting settled or you're about to get settled and then somebody else is about to go through something. Like, I mean, that's just kind of what it looks like. It looks like introspection. Thank you. So I'm definitely getting like heavy aqua, heavy Taurus, heavy fire. Yeah. Yeah. So it's fire. Fire is what's causing the issue. Aries or Sagittarius. I feel like maybe you have Scorpio here. You could be Pluto, Scorpio, Scorpio South Node, North Node, Rising, Moon. You got Scorpio here. Capricorn. I feel like you're about to be showed the blueprint. Something is being done so you can get settled or you can become happy. Like something has to happen in order for that to happen. Like you have the star here. Yeah, you got Aquarius. So it's the age of Aquarius. They need you to move around. Like you looking for clarity, but I feel like you keep forgetting that you're a 144 and something that you're doing is like a part of your soul mission. Like you have to move around. Like if you're supposed to be on the other side of the world, because that's where you're supposed to be positioned for you to be able to do your 144 duty, they're going to disrupt everything that you got going on so that way you can get your butt over there. But like I feel like somebody was sitting still for too long. I feel like they let you, you know, they let you kind of get comfortable. But now it's, you know, it's like it's time for you to get going now. Like I feel like you complacent. You've been sitting around too long. Because it's like you do have the advantage to happily live comfortable on this earth. Like that's one of your perks. You don't have to deal with the same stuff that the average person has to deal with while being on this earth. You are comforted. You're the empress or emperor. But you still got to do your job. You know what I'm saying? Like you still got to do your job. Okay? Hold on. Let me pull these up real quick. And I feel like y'all got thrown off of y'all job because y'all, you know, only thing that throw y'all off of y'all job is love. Love and children. So let me pull these up too. Like money, y'all can replace that. Like that's easy for y'all. But love, y'all just don't like wasting y'all time, just period. But I feel like you getting all of that back. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is the Tower. I know that sounds crazy, but like I feel like that's the Tower. Like there's a tower coming for somebody to release something of yours. Yeah, there's a tower. I kind of knew that. So somebody's gonna get some shocking news. I feel like the news catches you off guard. Like you definitely not expecting it. You definitely just like, you know, you like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I feel like something catches you off guard for sure. I feel like it's a backstab. Yeah, it's a backstab. So somebody's gonna lie on you, or it's gonna shock you, whatever it is, because it says a shocking attack. So somebody might come in and say you said something, did something, but I feel like this is your motivation instead of you being upset, angry, pissed off, wanting to slap somebody between the washer and the dryer. I feel like this is actually for you to be like, okay, I've had enough. I'm done. It's gonna be a relationship, whatever. Like, I feel like you like, bro, I'm over it. Like, I'm done. I'm tired of the bullshit. Like, and then boom, you're gone. Like, and I feel like as soon as you do that, like something else opens up a door. See what I'm saying? Because I feel like something has to tower. I said that. You have to tower this in order for something new to be built. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to rebuild something. Like something needs to be rebuilt, but you gotta sabotage, or has to be sabotaged first because I feel like you are so persistent with working on something and repairing something that unless it is sabotage, you gonna keep trying to deal with it and deal with it and deal with it and build with it and build with it, and you won't go off on to do what you need to do. So they have to create the tower in order for you to just let it go so you can go off and do what you need to do. Because I feel like you don't believe in giving up. Like that's in your DNA. You know what I'm saying? Giving up is not in your DNA. So you'll rather work on something and work on something and work on something and work on something. But in lieu, you're just kind of like putting yourself in a situation. See what I'm saying? So like they're going to give you a choice about what it is that you're going to do. It's like, are you going to go into sadness? Are you going to go into bitterness? Are you going to be uncertain about your future, mad? Like, you know what I'm saying? Thinking about whatever the deception or the lies or the shock or whatever this is. Or will you realize that this had to be like, you know, like a healthy choice in order for you to become free and love life and live life and, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Like, don't run to a relationship either, because I feel like that's going to be like that's like the icing on the cake for you to lose something and then run to a relationship and they you know, they got the mark of, you know what I'm saying, of beast on them. Like, mostly when you're going through something, you have to take the time to understand your self-worth, value. You need to take time to heal, do shadow work, do some self-appreciation and move on from there. Because if you just jump into something, like, dude be right there ready, you know what I'm saying, for you with open arms to make it seem like they're helping you, but really whole time, like, it's their energy that's against you, you know. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. I don't know why it only shows 2 likes on here for me. Make sure you guys support, donate. It's pinned to the top if you guys want to donate to the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. It's your support that keeps the channel going. Yeah, I feel like somebody had to move their feet. Like, it's a requirement. Like, I feel like you might not like a choice, but I feel like it's one that's worth it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you quite naturally you make healthy choices. Like, you make good choices. But I feel like now your choices is all about what it says, interested in you. So I feel like this choice has to do with what you need to do, what you feel. Even though it's a sense of uncertainty, it's a lot of uncertainty in here. Like, it's a lot of uncertainty. And I feel like that's where y'all start having issues. Because, like, you know, Libras are really good with seeing in the future. Because, you know, y'all are the only zodiac that's an inanimable object. You know, y'all could think ahead. Like, you know, before you get out of your house and go up the street and go to the store and get to the stop sign, you done thought about it. You know what I'm saying? You like, okay, I'm gonna get out of bed. I'm gonna put this on. You know what you're wearing. You know what I'm saying? You know how you want your hair, or if you know how you wearing a hat. Like, you know what I'm saying? What time you're leaving, or around about what time. Like, I don't know if y'all know that, but other signs don't do that. You know, like, that's actually a rarity. That's why people throw y'all off so bad, because y'all are so calculated. You know what I'm saying? You're air. But, like, not just any air, your balance. Like, you have to make sure the time matches your energy. You know, travel has to match your mood. You know, human interaction has to match your frequency. Like, all of that is balance. You know, it's the heart versus the feather. The feather doesn't weigh more than the heart. You would think that it would, but it's like, it's all about how much, you know what I'm saying, weight you're putting on the heart. Because if your heart was just as light as the feather, not so much as caring, not so much as accepting, not so much as understanding, not so much as wanting to understand, and you were light as a feather, you would be balanced. But instead, you put a lot of energy and emotion on your heart, and that weighs down your scales. Because anytime somebody says the word, I love you, or I care, or you're doing a good job, or I like this, what you're doing, like, you know, you take that into consideration to hold, like, you know, that, I don't know, like, that persona. And, like, as soon as they come back and critique you, it's like the end all be all. Like, you know, why was I just cool and now I'm not? Like, what happened? What changed? Like, weigh your heart like a feather. You don't need to know why. That's how they feel. Like, it's people in the world that just literally don't like people because of the color of their skin. Like, Literally. Like, they don't know nothing about the people. They're just like, you know, because you're this, I don't like you. Like, you can't control that. They don't got nothing to do with you. Like, how these people act, they don't have nothing to do with you. What you can control is how you let it affect your energy. Because the second you get your ass up from your second house, and the second you get your ass up from your fifth house, and the second you get your ass up from your 12th house, is somebody running to come there and sit down. Because when you got here, they told you and they promised you that when you got on earth that you would be comfortable. So rain, hail, sleet, or snow, 2nd, 5th, 12th, you're going to be straight. You not seeing that. You worried about your 7th house. You worried about love. You worried about Venus. You worried about relationship, longevity. You see these people doing this and this person doing that. You want that. But they like, hell, they don't even want that. They just want to sit in your 2nd house. They just want to sit in your, maybe your 4th house. They want to sit in your 12th house, and they just in your 5th house, and they just want to mind their business because they're more surprised that somebody can have all of this going for themselves, and you not, you know what I'm saying? And you're not even taking advantage of it. They like, so you telling me you have the advantage of 2nd, 4th, 5th, and 12, and you worried about love? Like, don't you rule the 7th house? It's like, why you want something that you already rule? This is like you wanting a Harley Davidson and you own a Harley Davidson shop. Like, dude, you can easily get a Harley Davidson if you wanted to. You own the shop. You own the 7th house. That's your house. Nobody else. You rule the only house that regulates the whole world. Love frequency rules the whole world. You rule the 7th house. You rule how everybody in the world feels. And you the main one caught in your feelings. Think about that. What you have to worry about is your 1st house and your 12th house. Because what starts with the Fool 1st house ends with the World 12th house. That's the Zodiac. The Fool is the beginning. The World is the completion. What you do with yourself is what you get out of it with your 12th. So if you go on a journey with yourself, whatever your rising sign or your 1st house may be, if you go on a journey with your rising sign, you'll complete it with the World card. That's where you end up. If you think about the houses 1 through 12, that's the journey of tarot. That's the journey of tarot. What starts with the Fool. That's what ends with the World. Look at where you have the High Priestess. Look at where you have the High Priestess. Look where you have the Magician. Aries, Virgo. Most of y'all got fucking, excuse my language, y'all got Aries, Virgo, 4th house. Gemini, 4th house. Like, are you kidding me? Like, emotions is your problem? Like, why? Like, man, listen. If I had a strong 4th house like that, like, that's your roots, by the way. Your roots is your 4th house. So imagine having Virgo as your 4th house. Imagine that. I feel like somebody trying to change the dynamic of something. See what I'm saying? I feel like they're trying to draw a different picture. Remember the girl on these cards? She was trying to create a different picture. Somebody wants you to see something because it's a backstab motive. Like, you're going to be very shocked to realize that half of the stuff that you went through in life and the stuff that you're going through in life has a lot to do with everybody seeing you and trying to change the narrative and the picture of what you got going on because they want it. You can't get advice from nobody. Like, you can't get advice from nobody. I know you can't. The second you start getting advice from people, they're going to throw you all the way off. Why? Because they're trying to figure out how you're complaining. They're like, what are you complaining about? Like, are you crazy? Like, look, coffin, new beginning, liberation, reborn, transition, tragic endings. Like, something just, it has to end. It's a freaking backstab. I mean, if one of your ops end up in a box, that's on them. Like, There's a price to pay for bothering the Empress. Whether people want to understand that or not, there's a price to pay for bothering the Empress. That's your roots. That means you're technically a Capricorn. Your 4th house is who you are. That's your roots. Yep, I told you. Y'all taking advice from duds. That's your problem. You're taking advice from all of these pages. Look at that. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Page of Swords, and you in reverse. Like, what you in reverse for? That's your fault. You know how to do your job. You know how to do your hair. You know how to do your makeup. You know when you want to get in the, you know when you want to go to the bathroom. You know when you want to wash your butt. You know when you want to go shopping. You know when you want to do whatever it is that you want to do. But somehow the opinion of these people are affecting you. The actions of these people are affecting you. Like, in the next 24 hours, I feel like you really about to look at that. Like, why do these people's actions affect me? I don't know. What you asking me for? I'm asking you, hell. I don't know why you do what you do. I know you can hit the damn like button, though. I know you can subscribe. I know you can donate. Tell me more about what's the bacteria. Told you, look at them. Now they running. Because the scariest thing in the world is for Libra to sit down and start asking questions. Because before, you normally play naive, you're blind, you have the veil over your face. Somebody literally could have been born with a veil over their face. I feel like when Libra's just quiet and they just being, Libra, it's cool. But when them damn gears start turning and you start asking the right questions, it's like, oh, hello, you've woke up. Now, what was that? Like, pay attention when people just follow up your ass. People follow up your ass when you irritated. Like, maybe you being too soft. Get some more authority. Maybe people running you over. Get some authority. Especially if it's family, kids. Get some authority. Told you. Tower's in reverse. King of Cups. Yeah. You let the Tower not happen because of love. You let the Tower not happen because of a relationship. Something that ain't even putting no time, energy, and effort into you. So you gotta take your energy back. Like, you gotta put your foot back down. I mean, quite naturally, if you're an adult and you're around others and they're younger than you, it's like what you say pretty much goes. That's your house. So you might be lenient, but at the end of the day, nobody give a damn about none of that. And if you raise good people, then they'll know why the fuck. Because everybody in the world needs structure. Everyone. Like, there's nobody in the world that doesn't need authority. Authority is a part of old ancient detail and old ancient history. Like, there's no such thing as about, like, free living or free, free energy. Like, you could be a free spirit, but, like, free-spirited people, they don't need authoritative figures because they already know what to do. But when somebody tries to come around and be authoritative with them, they know how to quickly resolve that shit. Like, look, motherfucker, I don't need your authority. I need you to back up, But I feel like for whoever it is that I'm talking to, you're taking, you're letting somebody be authoritative over you. And you're a free spirit and they don't have any authority. Like, these people don't have any ranking. Do you understand that? Like, in order for somebody to be able to lead you, they have to at least rank as high as you. It's like somebody at your job. Like, how they gonna tell you what the hell to do and they not the supervisor? I don't give a damn who give them authority. It's like, okay, so y'all give him authority or her authority. Okay, well, that's what y'all want to do. It don't got nothing to do with me now. I'm wearing my heart versus the feather. That's what it is. If this what y'all want, this what y'all got. Because at the end of the day, I'm not here to make friends. I'm not even here to make enemies. I'm here to make money. And like, if you gonna get in the way with it, then work me out the door, shit. Cause I bet you still gonna pay. Let them fire you, shit. If people fire you right now in 2025, they owe you damn unemployment. That's just what it is. They owe you unemployment. So, yeah, do what you need to do. I feel like y'all next 24 hours, y'all about to be extremely shocked. You have a lot of, told you, you have a lot of energies coming out of a lot of places, and you're going to have to now sit down and filter through it all. Because you're going from a dry well, Knight of Swords, people hating, you know, stopping in the way. Maybe, like I said, bacteria or birds, fucking Virgo or Aries, to, you know, coming out of whatever this is. Yeah, I knew that. Coming out of whatever this is and, like, getting justice. So if this is, like, relocating, moving, whatever, like, you're making the right choice. I keep saying it. Somebody keep asking that. Am I making the right choice? Am I doing the right thing? Yes, you're doing the right thing. No need to wonder. Yes, you're doing the right thing. And you need to do that shit, like, unapologetically. Like, don't... If you fuck it up, you'll fix it. Somebody's deep in thought. Like, am I going in the right direction? Yes. Have you ever known your spirit guides to send you in the wrong direction? Because I haven't. I've known you not to use the elements on your table, though, for your better benefit. That's a constant thing for Libras. Y'all have the magician's elements right there where y'all can transmute energy. And for whatever reason, y'all never transmute that energy. Y'all never use that energy for your better benefit or for your favor. What's the outcome for the next 24 hours here? Yeah, congratulations. If it's a house that's what you want, I feel like the house is what you shall have. This is a lease agreement. You have the Queen of Pentacles here with justice. This is final enrollment, payout. This is money, just period. Yeah, you got the Lovers here. You have Gemini in your chart. Yeah, I feel like you coming out of some sort of spell. Yep. Yeah, out of some sort of emotions. You just gonna do something. Like, I know you don't want to, but like, I feel like you gonna do it, and you gonna be happy as fuck that you did. Like, nigga, that's yours. That's you, Libra. Like, I feel like you don't know what to do with something because you like, oh my god, like this is like keys. Somebody's giving you keys. I feel like you don't know what to do with something. You like, oh my god, like, oh my god, like, you know, I don't know if you don't feel like you deserve it. You like, oh, what's the catch-22? Or I can't do this, or I won't be able to do that. And what if I won't be, like, what if you do? What if you end up happy? What if it end up working out for you? What if you end up building off of what you're building? What if it goes into your favor? What if it multiplies? What if you become a millionaire or a billionaire? What if you become happy? What if you find your soulmate while you're there? What if you get married while you're there? What if you finish school? What if you start school? What if you find an extra hobby? What if you build extra income? What if you find someone that helps you build extra income? What if it work out? What if you have help? What if you have support, protection, guidance? I know what you're going to say. Well, I do have support, protection, and guidance. So what are you worried about? I feel like your next 24 hours is about what ifs. What if it actually goes well? What if whatever is happening is for your better benefit? What if they're pushing you in the right direction? What if you need to realize how to weigh your heart versus a feather? What if? All right. I hope you like this for me. Like it. hit subscribe. I'm going back on my other channel, y'all. So y'all can meet me on Everything Empress. You can also meet me on Tarot Under Twin Stars. Just make sure you guys are following those so you know when the notification pops up, it's me. I'll also be on Patreon today because I have not tried live Patreon yet. I was busy, but I'm not busy today. So I feel like I'm going to do y'all. Actually, I'm not going to say I feel. I'm going to do your love reading on Patreon. So y'all can look at patreon.com/code with the cards. And it's under the Divine Feminine and Masculine class. So I promise you, I'm going to go on Patreon. So before I go on my other channels, I'm going to go on Patreon first to give a career or money read. And y'all love read. Because my Patreon babies, I know they miss me. So I'm going to go on there. It's also pinned to the top of this chat. So if you guys click on that, pick the Divine Feminine and Masculine class. All right, I'm headed over there right now. Thanks.